can we actually build a world as big as Castle Aincrad from Sword Art Online? Well, once you know how big this terrain here is, the answer will come as no surprise. Hello virtual dreamers, Gregory here. One of the more interesting ideas of the Sword Art Online story and game is that of Castle Aincrad, the massive 100-floor iron structure which had to be cleared to liberate the 10,000 players of Sword Art Online. If you wanted to recreate the Sword Art Online experience, one of the first questions that would need to be answered is if a world of Sword Art Online's magnitude could actually be built. Thankfully, the answer to that question is actually pretty clear. I'm going to be delivering the goods in way more ways than you can imagine, guys, so be sure to hit that like button to let the algorithm know you want to keep watching, and subscribe in order to keep up with the latest videos, because I'm going to be doing a lot in this particular area in the future. But for now, let's address the first thing that we need to know before we can build a world of Aincrad size. How big is Aincrad? At its largest, Aincrad's base floor is a circular form with a 10-kilometer diameter, turning out to a roughly 78 square kilometer size. With the size of the biggest floor in tow, we actually have enough information to figure out whether or not we can build Aincrad size-wise right now. You might be thinking, but what about all the other 100 floors? You see, that's the beauty of Aincrad. Each floor is distinctly separated from the other with only a single set of stairs to connect them. All you can see of another floor at any given time is the bottom of its iron plate. That can straight up be baked into a skybox or made with a single billboard texture. That's practically negligible in modern rendering. This means that as long as we can render just one floor, we can do the rest fairly easily. Combine this with our modern rendering techniques like level streaming and varying levels of details, and the question becomes, can we render a 78-kilometer area at once? So really, can we actually do so? Well, you're staring at the answer right now. To those of you who aren't familiar, this is the A Boy and His Kite terrain. If you compare its detail directly to the anime, it is very comparable. So the question becomes, how big is this place? The A Boy and His Kite terrain is 10 miles by 10 miles in size. That's 100 square miles, 259 square kilometers, which is over 3 times the size of Aincrad's largest floor. And remember, this is technology from 2015. It only required 24 gigabytes of RAM, a GTX 980, and a 6-core processor to run well. What could we do if we push things even further? Say used more modern rendering items like 4K textures, started using 128 gigs of RAM, 2 RTX 2080 Ti's, and a Core i9 or a Threadripper processor to help things run along. It'd be amazing, wouldn't you say? Everybody, the answer is pretty simple. Aincrad can be built. It's just a matter of will and determination on whether we're gonna do so or not. I, for one, I'm gonna start right here and work my way up. That's right, everybody. The thing I was mentioning before is that this is going to be a series. Not can we make Sword Art Online, but making our castle in the sky. Because Aincrad is copyrighted. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, like, and comment in order to show the algorithms that you want to support the channel, and be sure to follow us on all of our other social medias, such as my Twitter, as well as the Discord server, which is highly active with a lot of like-minded people who'd be interested on the topic. Pretty soon I'll be announcing a means for you to be able to support this project, and a way that you can directly get involved, since I actually intend to open this up to the community as a whole, but the means to do so will be announced at a later date, so stay tuned. Till next time, my fellow adventurers and dreamers, this has been Gregory, logging out.